Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
Go. They'll run now on 2nd down. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. Great try at that 1st down.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Nix from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Launches one deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
And the Raiders get there and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He's going deep this time. This is brought in at the 15. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Now he's York to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And His first pass falls incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Putting the tight end in motion. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. They give it to him again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
On now is York to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 32. Complete here to Bowers. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders face a 4-point deficit. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Sending a receiver left. 2nd and 6 now. Down the middle, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll run here on 1st down. Runs inside the 35. And they bring him down around the 34. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Back-to-back carries here. And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Brought in close to the 8. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now he's York to kick this one away. Trey Tucker to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try and throw it here. He's got Brown on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Handoff now from the gun. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to the air here. To the left sideline, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
From the red zone now. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders reduce the lead to just 4. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they botched on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Nix to throw. McLaughlin's got it. Complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
19 tight. 19. Hook.
Nix with it on 1st. For the sideline, and he locates Johnson. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Taking a big shot for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Go.
Motioning the tight end now.
Go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos, who need to figure out this 3rd and 11. Throwing here, Nix. He's got it, room to run. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
On now is York to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
2nd and 10 now. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing off the play fake here. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
They are throwing it again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. The rookie from Texas comes up with it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick-6. Escapes the pocket. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. This one intended for the running back. So 2nd down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. You just couldn't quite find the connection.
And just how they teach you. He gets a chunk of yards and slides down at the end to protect himself. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Raiders first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
To throw it on first down. He'll get this one to Brown. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And a third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here's 2nd and 2. Tight end cut across the middle. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders make it a one-score game before halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now the 2nd time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
That one splits the uprights, and they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Play action with Nix. He'll get that to his fullback, complete. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And the Raiders get there and take him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. The Raiders go a nickel on this third down.
Ready? Hurry, hurry. Seven Pirates, seven Pirates. Hut, hut.
He's back to throw. That finds Vele complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready?
One final shot before halftime. He lets one fly deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So we've reached halftime in Denver. The hometown fans, yeah, they're feeling good. Their Broncos have the lead. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
The tight end going in motion right. Here we go, 2nd and 9. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Now the Raiders readying for the punt. And they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Smash, smash. Set, go.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he'll find a little room to get this up to the 10. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. And that's an uneventful carry that stops at the 11. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. He's got it on the bootleg. He brings it in. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the gun, a run for White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And he has the touchdown through what looks like some defensive pass interference. So I think, Brock, thinking this catch should stand. Carlson to tack on the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 29. He gets this one in the Nakua. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Nix with it on 1st. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Trying again following the sack. He's going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now Nix. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. Fields this clean at the 30. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That one scored as a massive 67-yard effort. And it'll be Raider football. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And that catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And now they have a 1st and goal. Another carry for him. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead to 7. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Here we go. Set. Go.
Here's Nix to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Check go.
Throwing here, Nix. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he loses the football. And the Raiders get to it.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. A give now from the gun. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready, ready.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Torn to Tua, but it's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On set.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Shot alert, shot alert. Yeah.
Trying the right side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10. He'll throw it. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Returning it from the 4. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
On the jump.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is caught left side of the field. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. It's caught, McLaughlin.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here's 2nd and 7. McLaughlin there to bring it in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver.
Ready up.
Broncos trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
Ready. Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Shut up. Lion. Street. 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Hut, hut.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead. They'll throw again. Nix. Reeled in at the 7. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now to throw. And he's got a man. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick.
Each of these guys on this hands team, well, they're handpicked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who could always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Check smash! Check smash!
Hand off to the back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
They give it to him again. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now off play action. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Carlson now to add 1 more. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer. Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
Nix from the gun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And they'll kneel this down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.